That's Rachel. And there's the Weavers. Come on. Whoa! Hey, Rachel! How y'all doing?
Hey!
Hi.
Hey, guys. Let me turn this up so we can stop. How's it going? There's Megan. Josie, Josie, don't do that, please.
You don't touch.
Please. Hey, Lewis.
Hi.
Don't do that.
Mom told you no.
All right. Kayla.
Shh.
Just trying to get going here. Just a second. Give everybody a chance to log on. Hey! Josie, look. Josie, hurry. Say hi.
Hi.
Look at there. Who's that?
Hi, Josie. Hey.
How y'all doing? Oh, that's so funny. Well, let's give everybody a few more minutes to get logged on, and then we'll get started. You have your, you need a partner or three, and you need a towel, and you need some water in a bowl.
And a tent.
Hold on, I can't see her. Right here. All right.
All right.
Oh, this is cool. So, if you haven't got your bowl and your water and your towel yet, it's a pretty day. Y'all been outside today?
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Lewis? You go outside today?
Yes.
Charlie and Brayton, y'all are already outside today. What? Yeah. Awesome. Well, I was just trying to give a couple more people a chance. Well, I tell you what, while we're waiting on a few other people to get logged on, I'm going to go around to you, and I'll ask you to tell me one thing that you're going to do this week. So it could be anything. One thing that you already did or that you're going to do this week. Okay, so Rachel, we'll start with you. Rachel, is there anything you've done or you're going to do this week?
That one walk. It won't work. Just not make my voice.
What?
Rachel, did you?
You don't know what to use my water for.
Okay.
You know what you're doing with it?
What have you done lately? You want to tell them what you've done lately?
I was playing.
Okay. You've been playing, Theo? What about you, Charlie? What you been doing?
I was
You said sleeping in the tent.
outside.
Getting a hamburger. Oh, cool. Lewis, you been playing outside?
I'm doing a science experiment. I'm gonna make a color bomb.
You're going to make a what?
I'm gonna make what I call a color bomb.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
If you throw it at something, it's gonna explode with color.
Cool.
Well,
Josie, do you want to tell them what you've been doing today? Tell them what you've been doing. Josie built a tent today with her daddy. Megan, what have you been doing today?
I've been sleeping in my camper in the backyard. That's what I've been doing over spring break.
Oh, that's fun. Wait just a minute. Well, might be a lot of us today. Well, I just wanted to do a fun little, hey PJ, I just want to do a fun little
I've
thing.
been making. Get over here. A fairy garden.
Oh, you have a fairy garden? That's cool. Well, there's this book in the Bible. There's this book in the Bible, and it's called John. And when you get to have a big fat book like this, where it's a bunch of words, instead of them being just a couple of pages long, they're thousands of pages long. And so they break them up into chunks. And this chunk we're going to read out of. Hey, Stephanie. This chunk of the Bible that we're going to read out of today is in a book called John. And, oh, here's the Lawings. Hey. Hey, Zeb. Hey, Izzy.
Hey.
So we're getting ready to read out of this book in the Bible called John. It's like pretty far back in the book. John chapter 13. And this is Holy Week, which means that like we had Palm Sunday, and then there's something happening Thursday. It's called Maundy Thursday, and it's about the time where Jesus ate a dinner with his buddies. And then there's Good Friday, which is this Friday. And that's when Jesus gets put on the cross. And then Sunday is Easter. So this is called Holy Week. And leading up to Holy Week, it's this thing we're going to do today. Hey, Kat. And so in the book of John, in chapter 13, there's a little story about Jesus is sitting up in this room with his disciple friends. And they're getting ready to celebrate this thing called the Passover. And it's like a big party. And so this is when Jesus, he knows that something's getting ready to happen to him. He knows he's getting ready to go on the cross. And so he's eating with his buddies, and he gets up from the table. So he stands up from the table, and he takes a towel. Put that there. He takes a towel, and he wraps it around his waist. And then what he does is he calls his friends to come over and sit down. So sit down first, okay? This is where you'll have your partner, okay? So get ready with your bowl of water. And whoever your partner is going to be, I have two partners, Maggie and Josie. So this is my first partner. So Jesus calls his partners over, okay? So the first thing that he does is he puts that towel around his waist, and he says to them, around the waist. He takes a big pitcher of water and he pours it in his bowl. And then what used to happen in Jesus' time is before people would eat or come into the house, the person who owns the house would wash everybody's feet. Sometimes not the host would do it. Sometimes like a servant would do it. But so here's what Jesus did. So he pours the water in the bowl, and then he starts washing the disciples' feet. So get your partner and have your partner stick their feet in the bowl.
Oh, yeah, I got to keep it back. All right, we'll do Lily first.
Okay. Stick that feet in the bowl.
Okay. Wait, okay. Oh, no. You want to get Lily? You want to put Lily's feet in the bowl for her?
And so what Jesus did was he had his disciples put his feet in, and then he would pull them out, and he would take his towel,
Take your towel, Thea.
wash and wipe off their feet, because they had sort of yucky roads to walk on and
No, Thea just washed her
dirt
feet.
that got on their feet.
You washed her feet.
So Jesus would wash their feet. So there's the first.
Let her wash your feet.
And then here's the second one. So wash your other person's foot.
All right, and then Thea, Lily's gonna wash your feet now.
You sit down first. Sit down first. Oh man. And you gotta really, sometimes you gotta get in there and really wash off that dirt. Ooh, Jazzy, your feet are dirty. Wash them off real good. And just think about the kind of stuff that the disciples had to walk in, like mud and dirt and dust, and sometimes poop. Ew.
Oh, walking poop.
Can you imagine being the person who washes poop off somebody's feet? It's something gross.
That would be pretty gross.
It would be kind of gross, you know?
I don't have them too.
Here in Johnny's too.
And so by washing, everybody got your friends' feet washed or your family's feet washed?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where's that gun?
And so what Jesus was doing by washing his friends' feet is that he was showing everybody that he was the promised Messiah, the one who was coming to this world to save everybody and share about God's love. And what he was also doing is that he was supposed to be the King of the Jews, right? That's what everybody thought he was going to be, the King of the Jews. And a king is not really somebody who does like dirty work. Like he don't pick up after him. You know, kings and queens, they had servants and people who would do that kind of stuff for them. But Jesus was showing his disciples by washing their feet that he, the King of the Jews, the Lord of all lords, came to this earth and he came to serve. And that's a job a servant would do, would be to wash somebody else's feet. And so he wanted to show his disciples that even though he is the God of the universe and the Savior of the world, that doesn't mean that he can't help by washing people's feet and serving people. Okay? So this is the goal for today. I want you in the next couple of days to think of a way that you can serve somebody in your family. And that might mean that you can help serve dinner, or you can help pick up, or you can help, I don't know, do some chores, or you could just help by drawing a picture of somebody in your family to make them feel better. You could send a letter to somebody.
I'm making my friend Kinsley a birthday card right now.
Super. There's tons of ways you can serve. Yes, you can serve people in your family or outside your family by not touching them. But Jesus came to wash his disciples' feet and show them that he was here to serve them. Okay, be a servant. And so your job for the next couple days, find something you can do to serve somebody. Won't that be a fun task to do?
Yep.
All right. So cool. I hope you're all dried off now. Everybody's feet dried off?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Your feet are dried off? Okay. So let's say a little prayer and then I'll let you guys go, okay? Pasquale, shh. Let's say a little prayer.
Bye.
Look, Theo's getting I'm right here. So let's say a little prayer, okay? Put our hands together. Dear God, thank you for these children who have come to hang out with us. Thank you for coming to this world to serve us and show us how to serve it so that we can learn about your love. Amen.
Bye, Theo. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. This is fun. Bye. All right, we'll do it again.
Miss Emily.
Bye.
Okay.
Miss Emily, look. I'm drawing a
Oh, Kat, that's cool.
Mama.
Izzy,
Bye.
thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, William and Ben and Charlie.